Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of privilege and a pleasure and a great satisfaction for us to serve you. Robes is in the third year. Last 2 years we have done store operations. Multi-channel was the second year. And this year we are focused on supply chain. And, we are so thankful to all of you for supporting us, and we've got a terrific response over the last 2 years. And this year was not an exception. Brilliant responses. There's some problem with the presentation. Can somebody help me, please? My apologies for this glitch. So this year was not an exception. We got terrific response from 50 brands, and these are leading brands that we have. You would see that we have representation from, almost all these segments, whether it's food, whether it's fashion, whether it's the CDIT or, the supermarket categories. Or the representation is also from the big, small, and medium-sized retailers. So that's the representation. And I would request all of you to give a big round of applause to these retailers who have taken out time and give tremendous encouraging response. So what's it that we covered in this supply chain survey? There were essentially 5 functions that we covered. So start with inventory management is number 1. The second is warehouse management. Third is transport management. Fourth is supplier, and fifth is people management. So these are the 5 areas which sort of comprehensively covered the entire gamut of supply chain retail in India. And the areas that we covered were, benchmarking on the process maturity. So that's one, the process maturity. And the second was the KPIs, how your functions are performing on various parameters, on all these, 5 functions. And thirdly, it's the strategic priorities. What strategic priorities you have for next, or rather I would say this year, 2015. So before I get into the insights, of this survey, I would like to, bring the context to you. And we believe that this year, or let's say next couple of years, are going to be game changer as far as supply chain is concerned. And why do we feel it's a game changer? Number 1, it's, all of us know that the multi-channel environment is going to be inevitable. The consumers are ready. E-commerce players have already taken the experience to next level. It's just a matter of time that this will happen. And, the supply chain in India would have to be ready for this. And second, all of us know that GST is there. I mean, it's going to happen in maybe next couple of fiscal years. And thirdly, the India being a unique country, we have the tier 2, tier 3 and lower cities which have still not been tapped. How do you cater to these markets when you don't have the infrastructure, your infrastructure as well as the LSP, the last mile delivery providers, infrastructure is not present in those cities. How do you reach to those cities? That's untapped Bharat at this particular point in time. So how do you reach out to them? So what does it mean in terms of, let's say, we talked about the business drivers. So what does it mean in terms of the, supply chain? It means that we are talking about increasing the service levels tremendously and perhaps keeping the cost of operation down to current level or even lower. That's the importance. And of course, it has to be extremely flexible and dynamic in that sense that we're talking about anytime, anywhere, and delivery and, at any given point in time. And we know that, that e-commerce companies have taken the supply chain to the next level already. They have raised the bar and they have invested huge amount of money. So this is the context, and, in that context, so what's the key insights? So this slide depicts the process maturity. We talked about 5 functions, remember, in the beginning. And these are the process maturity. And process, what we did, just to share the methodology out here, is that there are 5 levels of each process. The lowest one get 20%. The highest one, in terms of maturity or technology, gets 100%. So that's the maturity curve. And what we see, and that must be pretty evident also, that overall, the level of process maturity is on the lower side. See, average would be maybe 55 or 60%. The highest we're talking about is warehouse management, which is 64%. And that's where people have begun to make investment